Hey, fourth grade. Today I want you to just watch the video to see what you need to do, and then you'll be able to work on it on your own. So don't try to draw along with me. Just watch and see the directions, okay? So for this today, you'll need your art sketchbook. So you have a white piece of paper, and you want to make sure you have your construction paper under that white piece of paper to help protect the pages underneath, because we are going to be tracing with our permanent marker. Now, with that said, you might not use your permanent marker. It depends on what you have. You do need a pencil, an eraser, and then if you have a teeny tiny Sharpie, the ultra fine point or something like that, you can use it, but you want it to be waterproof. If you don't have that, you can use a black colored pencil, will work as well, but you're gonna want to push really hard, okay? Also, you will need your regular Sharpie, so either the black ones. If you had your own, it might look more like this, where it's a regular Sharpie, but it's a permanent marker. And then you're also going to want something that's a circle that will fill up as big as you can on the page. Now, I found this old box top, but you might have a lid to a Tupperware or something else in your house that is a circle that'll fit on here. If you cannot find anything, just draw the best circle that you can. Alright, so here's how you're going to do your project today. Once you've found something that's a circle, you're going to use your pencil and you're going to trace it in the center of your page, just like that, okay? I do want you to use the bigger permanent marker to trace this circle. So this is the only thing really that you're going to use the big marker for, to trace. You'll probably go a little bit slower and do a nicer job. I'm just trying to go fast so that this video isn't too long for you guys and you have more time to work. Alright. So now you can see my circle. Obviously it's not perfect. Again, take your time when you do it. Now I am going to be attaching to the video some worksheets that are going to help you finish this project. So the first step is going to be to draw your horizon line, but you don't want it to be at the center. You want to come down so it's more like a quarter, and you go straight across, okay? Then you're going to add a broken zigzag, okay, because we're going to be showing a winter scene and it's going to show distance and depth. So I'm going to draw with my black permanent marker because it doesn't look like you can see that very well, and I want to make sure that you can see it, but you'll want to do this with a pencil, so if you make any mistakes you can erase, okay? So that was the first step. Then I'm going to make a mountain ridge. Now you don't want to go really high because the fun part is going to be at the top, and then we're going to do that next week, but for this week we're going to do a rigid line to make some mountains far off and back. This is going to be kind of like a snow globe look, a winter night scene. Now I'm going to add some depth and texture into my mountains. On one side I'm going to pick, and I'm just going to go along those points and just add a little side to it. See how that brings them to life a little bit? Then you're going to add some texture just inside there. I'm just going to do some little dashed lines to add those shadows on the mountain. Okay. And you can always watch this and pause it and work along with me when you're doing your own so that you remember the steps, but it'll also be on that handout. Then we want to show distance, so we're going to add some trees, and we want some that are going to be really close, so I'm going to make a line for my close one, and that's going to be pretty tall, and it comes down to the bottom. Then I'm going to get further away, so I need to go up, and I'm going to make them a little bit shorter. Then I'm going to go up over here, and I'm going to make it even shorter. And maybe one back here, and really short, okay? Then there's different ways that you can add for your trees. here are some examples that you can use, whichever you like best. Or you can even go up with your lines. But I'm just going to make my trees here, and those dashes get shorter as I get up higher on my tree. See how that one looks like it's farther away because it's smaller and it's higher up in the scene. Alright, so I have my little trees. See how it's coming to life and showing that distance and space? Then you can add a fun little camping scene if you want, or you could just stop there. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But I did include on this handout some teeny tiny little campers that you can look at, or maybe you want to add a little fire. Just be careful. If you're going to draw the fire, don't draw it way back here. You want it way down here at the bottom. So like, I'll draw in some little teeny tiny logs here, and then draw in a little fire. Okay, and then, I know that's hard to see, and then maybe a little camper that's parked here. And you're doing it with pencil first, so you're going to be able to erase if that ground line goes across here, right? So here's a little door. Maybe there's a little window on here. Add some little details, but it's tiny. See how you wouldn't really be able to use this marker to trace everything because the details are so small. So if you have an ultra fine point marker that's water permanent, you don't want it to bleed when we do add the cool part next week, but you could also use a colored pencil and just push hard and it would be the same thing. Okay, so once you are done adding all of your details here on the bottom and your mountains, I want you to stop there. After you trace, go ahead and erase it. If you draw lightly, it should erase really easily. Just give it a little scrub down. Some people say they're giving their paper a bath. And then you are done for today. All you need to do is submit a picture of this to me so that I can see you got the first steps done. And then next week we are going to make it look like a night sky with some cool northern lights and stuff. Try some fun things. Alright, hope you guys enjoy this. Can't wait to see your little winter scenes.